Not gonna make you guys wait. So no special guest this week because, as you know, yours truly was the high scorer. Um, High scoring player, Dick Von Lickens, Justin Herbert, 37 points for Justin Herbert. That's amazing. Low scorer of the week, the Doghouse, falling apart. I
Went
don't know.
downhill.
Yeah, we'll talk about your what the future holds for you in a little bit. Um, Undefeated still, Freddie Twat, who is continuing his amazing run.
Right.
Just incredible, just incredible. Standings, cheese division, the commissioner 5-2, the beer division, Donnie double stuff 6-1. And the Brat led, of course, by the undefeated team, Freddie, 7-0. Looking good for already thinking a week or two. If he still goes undefeated, he might just claim that division. Let's get into the games. Clancy Wiggum, who I think this might. Oh, Eric's here. I think this might be the first week that Mike has not actually made it, so maybe he's working or something. Clancy Wiggum versus Dick Von Lickens, who has just gotten hot all of a sudden. It looks like we won't have to find clothes for you for the calendar shoot, which is unfortunate. You got huge games from Justin Herbert and Devontae Adams for your third game in a row. Looking good. You're within 1 of 500 now. How's it feel? You're muted.
Let me unmute myself.
There you go.
It's it feels really good and nice.
Yeah.
Actually, it just pretty terrible when I was 0-4, so it might just feel average at this point. I don't know.
No, it wasn't like you to be 0-4. You've always been strong every year. So 0-4 wasn't characteristic of you. So I knew you'd get it together.
Oh, that's all nice. Yeah, I don't know.
Clancy Wiggum, by the way, more bad luck. Michael Thomas finally gets back in the lineup, and I guess he pulls a hamstring. So he is just hoping at this point not to A, pick up poop, and B, to be wearing a bunch of different outfits at the end of the year. But he's looking like one of the favorites in that respect at this point. Doghouse versus Max Hedstrom. Now, Ken, is there any truth to the rumor I'm hearing that you're going to change your name to Dog Shit?
If it keeps going in this direction, yes. Now, I think that I do have my star player coming back soon, though, so you guys better watch out.
Yeah, that is true, and I will talk about that in a second. But it looks like this week last week he had a bunch of guys that were single-digit scorers, but this week he had a pretty good balanced lineup with nearly everybody in double digits this time, so that was good on him. There's Tony.
Yeah, I believe he was projected like 112, and I was projected for 128.
Yeah,
It didn't quite work. I'm not sure about these projections. I'm starting to wonder who's doing them. I suspect maybe you are the one that's.
Yeah, it's me. You think I'd ever project you over anybody? Please.
Well, you're trying to get my confidence up.
Oh, is that what it? We're talking about your game,
because
T.
I don't have.
Oh yeah.
So we're just mentioning last week you had a bunch of. I don't think you had more than 2 guys over 10 points. This week you had everybody pretty much in double digits. Not spectacular, but solid. Good victory for you. 71 points. I didn't go back and check. We need Patrick, our statistician, to look into this. But that might be an all-time low for you, Ken. I don't know if you've ever scored right around 70.
Yeah, I had a guy on the bench that scored 29 points. The guy that was doubtful on Sunday morning, so I took him out of my lineup. Yeah. And then I look later, and he's got 29 points.
Yeah, I think you'd know this by now after 5 years, but guys on the bench don't count.
What?
Yeah.
No wonder I'm doing so shitty.
Yeah. Let's see. Ray of sunshine for you, though, Ken. As you mentioned, McCaffrey's looking like a possibility of coming back this week. So, welcome back 30 points a week to your lineup, which would be nice for you.
Exactly.
Hopefully, you've dug yourself a deep enough hole where none of us have to see you in the playoffs.
6th place is all I need.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't McCaffrey's neighbor test positive for COVID?
Okay, well, Eric, just in time. Anderson Spear versus how come we can't see you, by the way, Eric? Oh, there you are.
This might be better.
Beautiful. I wanted to see that beautiful bushy beard. Anderson Spear versus Hawk Handy. Hawk, you had a great week despite a couple low scorers in your lineup. You had 125 while you had one guy with 0. Am I getting feedback from somebody?
Me? No.
Yeah. All right. So you had a guy with 0 and a guy with your quarterback had -2, and you still scored 125. So that's a good week for you. Spear, on the other hand, tried starting Jamal Williams. I got a text at like 12:05 on Sunday saying, "Hey, they wouldn't let me change my lineup and put Jamal Williams in." I'm like, well, it's probably because the game already started. Ding dong. But he's not here to defend himself or make excuses. So
Hey, who said that?
Patrick.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, I didn't tell you that. He texted me bitching, "I can't get Jamal Williams in my lineup." Like he expected me to do something after the fact. Les Wang versus Freddie Fosseltwat. Okay, somebody's feedbacking me again. Oh, I think it's you, Carl Sansabaum.
I'm on mute.
There you go. Now you're on mute. All right, so Les Wang versus Freddie Fosseltwat. I've been trying to figure out, I looked at Freddie's lineup, and I was trying to figure out what makes you so good, Ben. You've definitely got a solid lineup, but I think and I'm being all serious now, Kyler Murray's been incredible. Like, he has not had one bad week for you. I think he's been over 20 every week, probably more like 30 most times. And then with him throwing to Hopkins, that's been like, an automatic 50 points for you almost every week.
His bench is not outscoring his team. I think that's the secret.
He has set his lineup well, too. Yes. He's just been solid all around, that guy. And, Dalvin Cook looks like he's coming back maybe this week, too. So you get another guy that's a good 20-point-a-week guy. Les Wang got a bit limper this week. Odell, his knee went kaput, so he's out for the year. Not like he's been anything great, I guess, either this year, but that's a big hit at wide receiver on the depth thing. So people are dropping like flies in the NFL. It's crazy. Frick Spankwell versus Triple C. I didn't save the best for last. I saved the best for second last. Just a little tidbit of information here. I looked at our stats, and yours truly has the highest point total through the first 7 weeks of the season, just so you know. Steve, on the other hand, who we'll talk about his game next, is doing very well in the win-loss category. However, he has the lowest point total against him of anybody in the league. So he's just had either really good matchups or been really fortunate with luck. So expect a slide from Steve in the second half of the season. Frick, you're kind of doing Frick things here. You started out really hot, and then now you're losing, 3 in a row here. You're going in the opposite direction of the guy sitting next to you. What's going on? Can't you guys both be good at the same time?
Every once in a while, you get your ass kicked, and that was a straight-up ass whooping by you. That was ugly. Thank you.
I was happy to give it to you.
Thank you. I am going to come rip out that tile that I did at your house. 'Cause I'm a little pissed.
Are you going to pay me back then too?
No, I'm not.
Last game of the week, Donnie Double Stuff versus Skeet Spunkley. Kind of the snoozer of the week, which is why I saved it for last. Donnie, not a great week, but again, he's getting favorable. I don't know, just getting lucky. Kirk, you had a really extremely bad week. 6 of 9 starters in single digits for you. Mahomes, on the other hand, for him only had 12 points, so he didn't have a great week either. Kirk, what are you going to do to turn this whole thing around for yourself? You're not out of this yet. You have a chance at the playoffs.
Well, I did just spend $77 on a new tight end. So,
Oh, did you? Who's your new tight end?
although, what's his name?
Austin Hooper.
Yeah, Hooper.
Oh, okay.
Ben said yours wasn't tight enough. Kurt.
When he comes back, because I seem to not have a player or a tight end that can score any points at all, and hopefully, Ezekiel will get more than 5 points.
Yeah, right. Well, Hooper should be good for about 4 a week, I think.
Hey, that's better than 0.
That is true. All right, Ken, it is time, without further ado, to spin the wheel of punishment. Are you ready?
I don't know. Is there any safe spots on it this week?
I was considering taking all the safe spots off for you, but
I suspected you would.
I'm a good sport, and I did not want to. See if we can get not so much of a reflection there. All right. All right. So this week I added. I took off the hernia with hard G because that had already been used, and now that is filled with assistant to the commissioner. So we'll think up some good things for you to help me with if you happen to land.
Do we have video of that workout?
No, I don't think we. There's some unfulfilled things going on here that we still need updates on, which is a good reminder.
Oh, good to know. Good to know that's an option.
Maybe you two should run your mile virtually.
Olinger did. He called and asked what I was doing, but Devin needed a perm, so I couldn't go running with him.
That might be the worst excuse of all time.
Yeah, it was pretty pathetic. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you say perm?
Yeah, he got a perm.
Nice.
Yeah.
I had one of those in 7th grade.
Nice, man.
Looked like a girl.
He's in 7th grade too.
He's in 7th grade too. Awesome. What goes around comes around.
Exactly.
It takes 40 years, but the perm is back.
Yes, they are.
All right, here we go. You ready, Ken?
As ready as I can be.
I've been really bad with hitting safe spots lately, so I pray that I can, do this right. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, could
Seriously?
there be more disappointment?
And you know what? The cord got wrapped up in the thing, too, so just consider yourself lucky. I think we should have a respin, but I'll let it go this time.
I think we should have a respin just to see what it should have been.
All right, let's do it one more time.
That's what she said.
Oh, Poo Patrol.
The video went away. I was going to say the video seemed to go away there. What happened?
Poo Patrol.
I'll go with the first spin. Thank you.
Yeah. Lucky bastard. All right, well, the Wheel of Fate has spoken, and I didn't do it right, so I apologize to everybody for not dishing out Kennan's proper punishment. All right, any final words of wisdom from you fine gentlemen before I bid you adieu?
Watch out for the second half.
McCaffrey, I think, is due for another injury, so he'll come back for a half and then hurt his hamstring or something.
Well, that's right. He'll give me more and a half than I've gotten from anybody else.
Very true. Very true. All right, gentlemen. Have a great night. You two in North Carolina, enjoy yourselves. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, we're not coming home because you guys all have COVID up there, so we're staying down here.
There's none down there, huh? Sun kills
No.
it.
Nothing down here.
Nice.
You guys swim with the sharks yet?
No,
Hello?
I can't swim.
Well, the sharks don't care.
Silence.
Yeah,
Silence is
I'm
golden.
not hearing a lot. So.
I haven't swam with any sharks, if you were wondering. All right. We'll see you guys next week. Later.